So, here you are, a student at the School of Music, Theater, and Dance. And one of the things you've been dreaming about has finally happened. You've been cast in an opera, musical, play, or dance production. Congratulations! So guess what happens next, before you even start rehearsals? You get an email request to set up an appointment with the costume shop. That's right, creating your costume, or maybe multiple costumes, begins as soon as the casting sheet is posted. So, how does all that work? Relax. It's a process, and it's one that's run by seasoned professionals who will take good care of you. The team includes the show's costume designer, who creates the beautiful drawings and makes the decisions about your character's clothes. The costume shop manager, who runs the shop and sends all those emails. The wardrobe supervisor, who will be at all of the dress rehearsals to train the crew, and the draper, who is responsible for overseeing the building of your costumes, whether altering existing costumes or building them new for you. Later on, you'll have a separate appointment for hair, wigs, and makeup. Wigs? Who doesn't love wigs? So let's take this step by step. Like I said, as soon as you're cast, you'll get an email from the costume shop asking you to make an appointment to meet you and to take your measurements. Yes, I said measurements. Don't worry, no one is judging. These are just numbers they need in order to build and alter costumes. No one but you and the costume staff will ever see those numbers. You'll be asked to wear your regular undergarments, but no sports bras, and please do wear deodorant, and don't wear perfume or aftershave. So you show up for your first appointment at the shop, located on the second floor of the WALGREEN Drama Center. And if you're running late, please call ahead and let them know. So, when you arrive, introduce yourself. A draper will be here ready to assist you, and you'll be asked a few questions. Contact information, personal pronouns, any allergies, any medical devices, any movement restrictions. No need to undress at this appointment, but your measurements will be taken. Bust, inseam, etc. So it's a good idea to wear close-fitting clothing instead of anything bulky or baggy. A skin tone swatch will also be selected. That will help the designer customize the costume for you. Then they'll take a photo of you. Again, relax. No one but the costume team will ever see it. It's just for their use in developing your costume. So that's it for appointment 1. Your next appointment is your first fitting. Appointments are, again, made by email, and they're based on your course schedule. At this appointment, you're trying on your costume for the first time. Remember, you'll be putting on clothes that in all likelihood will not fit you. That's why it's called a fitting. You'll have to undress down to your undergarments in one of the curtained dressing rooms. Usually you'll be given the first lay of your costume, whatever that might be, to put on yourself in the dressing room. If you need assistance, just open the curtain. That's the signal you're giving consent to be seen. And remember, you'll always have some base layer of clothing for any costume. That way, if there are quick changes at the show, you're always covered. There's no nudity backstage. You might be trying on a gorgeous 19th century gown, or it might be beggar's rags. Or maybe you're playing a rat. Literally, a rodent. It's not always glamorous in the costume world. But no matter what it is, just remember, if the costume doesn't fit, it's not your fault. It's the costume's fault. And that's what our team of pros is here to fix. So here's what you'll wear to your first fitting. Full coverage underwear, a regular bra for women, boxer briefs for men, a hair tie for long hair. If your costume is a period piece, you'll be provided period foundation garments that help create the correct silhouette. If your underwear is seen on stage as part of the design, it will be provided. You might need a dance belt or a thong. Sometimes costume work may include padding. If a costume is being built for you, you might be fit in a mock-up or muslin. Muslin is inexpensive fabric that allows a practice costume to be made before cutting into the expensive fashion fabric. As the designer and draper figure out your costume, you may not understand what they're talking about. It's just technical jargon, but don't hesitate to ask questions. They're happy to explain. And remember, the costume team can't do their job without touching you. But do let them know if you're uncomfortable in any way. You're part of the team now. Also, think about what you'll be doing in the costume, your movements. Will you be sword fighting, running, climbing, sitting? As a dancer, will any part of the costume get in your way? Will you need pockets, and are you using hand props? This is the time to consider everything and get the costume right. In most cases, you'll also be trying on shoes and maybe accessories like hats and gloves. After the costume is altered, you'll make an appointment to come back for a second and probably final fitting. Any last-minute adjustments will be made. Your last appointment will be for your hair and makeup. The designer will try a wig on you if your character needs one. Wigs, yes! Oh, and FYI, you'll be required to provide your own basic stage makeup kit and bring it to this appointment, but you'll get more info on that later. So with costume, hair, and makeup all set, it's time to take the stage, even if you're a rodent.